That's my hair look.
Great. So you can't even see. Hello, everyone. Good day, good morning, and welcome to the program. I'm not alone today because today is an apropos day. Say hello. Oh, God. Why would you walk towards my... Say hello to my mother. This is my mother. You don't have to...
Good morning, everybody.
Good.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, very nice.
Happy Father's Day.
Okay. We have some questions to get to already. People are... A lot of things they want to ask. Who wins... Great, thanks. Who wins in a cage match between the comedian Bob Saget or the wrestler Booker T?
I say Booker T.
Yeah, or maybe it's perhaps the famed organist Booker T from Booker T and the MGs. They did Green Onions. NPDMD says good morning and happy Mother's Day. Bill says morning RJ and RJ's mom. Ty says I'm only here because I want to meet your mom and because Jessamine Duke told me to watch. On her stream, she told people to watch. Charles Dempsey Brown said, I can't believe I'm up early enough to catch it live. Jeff says, happy Mother's Day. Missy says, good morning and happy Mother's Day, Mama City.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay. Bill said, HAPPYMOTHERSDIY. Nail says, good morning all. Happy Mother's Day. Nail said, great start. I think she's referring to when I poked you in the eye.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day. Whit, Aaron. Caitlin says, hi, RJ and RJ's mom. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. Good morning. This is a lot of... Leo says, is Balls Mahoney related to the actor John Mahoney? To my knowledge, yes. Happy Mother's Day from Amber. Smoochie says, good morning. Neil said, what did you get her for Mother's Day?
Oh.
I got you a nice stand for your laptop.
Yeah.
Because now you don't have to be hunched over. When you're on it,
you can
stand it up.
Like it opens and closes.
Yeah.
And it was very thoughtful.
And your posture has improved so much. See, everyone can tell.
Yeah, I've grown since I'm using it.
Yes, good. And I have something else coming, but it's not here yet because things don't ship on time in this world we're living in. So maybe it'll get here while we're on. Who knows? My mom and I are watching, says Kayla. She thanks you for the cameo. Kayla got me to do a personal video message for her mother.
Oh, that was sweet.
Rebecca said, good morning, even though it's afternoon here. Jessamine Duke sent me here.
Jessamine is going to be in trouble.
Clarence said, hi, RJ. Happy Mother's Day to your mom, buddy. Kiana said, happy Mother's Day. Jessamine Duke said, you're welcome, RJ. So I guess I'm now indebted to her for the views. Oh, this is very sweet. Bill has a song request. Here's a song for Mom. So I request When Somebody Loves You by Frank Sinatra.
And he's going to sing it to me, right?
I guess. Well, do you want to sing it? You don't know the words.
I don't know. I know the song.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you. All the way through the good or lean years and through all the in-between years. Come what may, who knows where the road will lead us? Only a fool can say. But if you let me love you, it's for sure I'm gonna love you all the way. All the way. Wasn't that nice?
Is that to me?
I think we should audition for Lawrence Welk. Oh, thanks. Can you keep your distance? Stop.
Oh, yeah,
please. Right. What world are we living in? Sam says, Jessamine Duke sent me here. Axa Green says, the best gift you can give to your mother is being a good boy. What do you think, Mom?
Too late for that.
Happy Mother's Day and happy Jessamine Duke Day, says Death Knight, which is a pleasant name. The Wookiee Wind says, I have the voice of an angel. Delana said that was very wholesome. Fast Food Guido says, cuteness over 9,000. Val Pancake said, I love this, so wholesome. Diana said, good morning and happy Mother's Day to your mom.
Thanks, Diana.
Oh, Jordan has another. Well, first of all, Jordan, before we get to your request, we should start making the coffee because the water's going to be on soon. He has a request. How about At Last by Etta James?
Oh, my God.
Dear Lord.
That's a hard one.
At last, my love has come along. Dun, 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 dun. And I've been waiting a decent amount of time for you. Can't forget, won't regret what we did.
Last.
See, and there you go. Thank you, Jordan. And I'll talk to you soon. And now, how are you making yours? My mother did not want the coffee that I'm making for myself. She insisted on making her own. So while I make my French press, she will be making her a pour over with her coffee that she ground.
In this lovely canister that was gifted to me.
Have a nice, everyone take a nice whiff. It's delightful.
No, because I like the Muskoka, the loon. Woo! And he likes the kicking horse.
Aw, well, you know what? While we do this, NPMD sent a lovely citrus donation and said, from one Emile Debach to another, please sing Some Enchanted Evening. Why don't you, are you making yours? We'll wait for the water? Okay.
Go ahead, you can do it. I'll take, if the water should boil, I will take care of it.
Okay, because I don't want to have to stop this performance. Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that someday you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, you may hear her laughing across a crowded room. And night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never cry. Some enchanted evening, when you'll find your true love, when you hear her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all of your life you may lead her alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. Well, that was nice.
You did very well.
Thank you. Sean has a Charcast donation. He said, do you know Mother by Pink Floyd?
Oh, I don't know it.
Do you know Mother by the Police?
No, I know. I just know.
Why don't you do Happy Mother's Day by David Peel? That's a nice compromise.
Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day. I am your son, I am a runaway. Living on the east side, always getting stoned. Oh, na, 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 na. I'm glad I'm not home. Happy Mother. Well,
we got it. Comment from a young actor named David Arquette. He wants to know, did you spank RJ as a child? Spank is, I think, putting it lightly.
Don't get him started. All I can say, whatever he got, he had it coming because he was not an easy baby. That's all I could say. Go ahead. Do you want to tell them?
She threw me down the stairs.
I threw him down the stairs, and he got rug burns.
And I went, bah, 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 bah. I was not prepared for it at all. And maybe that explains the reason why I entered the wrestling business, to deal with the pain. It was a way to deal with you.
It built character.
Yeah, look at me now.
It built character.
You want to? Should I pour mine first?
I'll do. Let me just do.
By the time you get to me, the water's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Jessamine Duke said he was right. That was amazing. She's talking about, I think, Some Enchanted Evening. Pretty good, right?
Yes.
You didn't know I knew South Pacific. What else did I sing as a child? What are you
going to do? You can't even talk about these war stories anymore. Years ago.
What?
You always got whacked. Now, God forbid, you should mention it. You're in a lot of trouble. I'm just saying. Everybody has good stories from their childhood.
Yeah, you were lucky enough to get into the cutoff of when it was okay to hit your child. You just got in, just in the nick of time. You had a good 3 or 4 years there where it was totally okay.
No, it's socially unacceptable. Woo.
Bill said, Mom is so enchanting. Love the dancing. David sent a lovely turquoise donation. I hope that answer was okay for you. I actually said, now I see you're so funny. You get that gift from your mom. Aaron said it was pretty early for a showstopper. Body Slammer says, what does your mom think about you wrestling and doing this in your underwear?
Well, I have mixed emotions about it. However, it's difficult to do something you don't like. So I'm happy he's doing something that he really enjoys, because I know what it's like to do stuff you don't like. So I'm happy for him.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I have not.
Yes, keep your distance.
But he did overfill this, and now it's going to make a mess.
No, it's not going to make a mess, because it goes. I do this every Sunday for the past 2 years. I've done this, and all of a sudden, you want to come in and start pushing everything around. You want to be the producer, the director,
because you filled it, and I am the producer. And
you have your own iPad, you have your own YouTube app. I suggest, if it means that much to you, to do things your way.
Yeah, because I've wanted to come on before Mother's Day, but he doesn't let me.
The time was not right. David said, she's like a nice version of you, just tougher.
You said it, brother.
Oh, God.
I'm a New Yorker.
Oh,
Gotta be
yes,
tough.
Yes. Everyone that is from there is tough. Every single person.
Well, growing up there, you have to be.
How many millions of people are there? And you're telling me they're all tough? Yeah. What about Woody Allen?
They all got chutzpah.
Oh, God. Jeff wants to know, why is a wrestling ring called a squared circle? Because wrestling is really an exercise in contradictions. Don't think about it too hard.
Well, a boxing ring.
Yeah, they don't call it a squared circle.
But it's still square. It's not a ring.
Well, what he's asking is, why do they call it a squared circle?
Maybe it goes back to like the Colosseum.
There's your answer. There we go.
Which is round.
I hope that helps. Ty said, I think we all have a memory of our moms beating us up.
Good. That's a good thing.
Do you?
Me? I had the champ. She talk about the squared circle. Yeah.
David said he often spills, which is a lie. Wit says, don't yell at your mother. Val says, this is the best. I love your mom. She's great. Nail said, Mama City, congratulations on creating such a beautiful human. He's ridiculously pretty.
Oh, you met my other son?
Yes. Do you think you would have such a pretty son? Ty said she'll throw you down the stairs again. David said it's Mother's Day for God's sakes, but he doesn't want to say God because he doesn't want to speak blasphemously.
Yes.
So he put G-D, which is even worse to me.
Well, Jewish people usually do that.
David said, don't bully your mom. Caitlin said, let your mom join more often. She's delightful. She can start her own. She has the same technology.
Oh my God, he just taught me how to do the Netflix by myself because he was getting annoyed because I would say to him, can you help me? How do I put Netflix on again?
But now you're going like
do
this.
Do it yourself and I'll walk you through it so you don't have to ask me all the time.
See? Derek said, did your mom ever walk in on you in less than your underwear? I don't think so.
No, because, when he was younger, then I was at work. So God knows what he got up to.
So a question, says Bill, for both. Mom, what was your favorite gift from RJ over the years? And RJ, what was your favorite gift you gave Mom? So you should go first.
Are you the one who gave me those horrible earrings, the fossil earrings? Was it
Why would I give you fossil earrings?
I couldn't remember.
That doesn't sound like Bill asked, what's your favorite gift?
I know. I'm trying to think. What was his favorite gift?
Make something up. Just pick something.
Probably really good coffee that he would bring me back from wherever he went. He'd bring me back really good coffee, and I get excited over it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it didn't taste good. It's still nice to see different packaging and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's what about you?
I like when you get me really nice shirts that I'm not going to wear, and then you say, you should dress nicer. These were really expensive. And then you make me feel bad for not wearing them, even though I'm going to go to a wrestling show.
They said favorite.
It is my favorite. I look back on it fondly now.
How about telling them how when you were younger, I used to put you on the back of my bike and go around to garage sales to see what people were selling, because I was always looking for the old wrestlers, not the crappy little plastic ones, the big rubber ones that you can't get anymore. And I used to ride on my bike back with the wrestlers and the ring, the big square ring hanging off.
Do you, in hindsight, do you think it was a mistake to encourage your son's interests?
No, because I don't know why. Like, my grandfather always liked wrestling because he always used to watch Bruno Sammartino. And then one of the best shows I've ever seen, and I've been around a long time, was Hulk Hogan at Madison Square Garden, before you were even born. I never felt a place roar and rumble and shake like that. Like, it was like thunder in that whole Madison Square Garden.
And now I do the same thing, but without the reaction. So I kind of got it, you know? Sean said, Jordan Patrick says, my fiance says she was never hit once by her parents. She's an only child. So much makes sense now.
Well, there's always time to start.
Neil said, what's the nicest thing RJ has ever written on a card to you? I'm not really a card guy.
Oh my God. He did, you did nice cards, but one Mother's Day, he sang this, he was really little.
Oh, no.
And he sang, I can't remember the whole thing. Who is the mom that brings us love? Emily, Emily.
A very long time ago.
Remember?
Yes.
He wrote me a song.
It must have been a very long time
and
ago.
He had a little bit of a lisp.
Okay. All right. Neil said, can your mom tell us an embarrassing story about RJ as a child? I believe she just did. Charles said, please share something about RJ that we probably don't know.
How about sometimes he does things and doesn't think, like when he had a party here once in high school, and somebody, I guess, had an accident and threw up all over. And I don't know where I was at the time, but he vacuumed up all the vomit.
I tried to.
So
chunky.
With my good Miele vacuum cleaner.
Is there a bad vacuum? It was the only vacuum.
I spent a lot. I was very proud to spend a lot of money on this vacuum cleaner. I worked for the money, and I was all of a sudden I go to use the vacuum cleaner, and I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. What the fuck is this smell? It was like grotesque, like dead body grotesque. And then I brought it to the vacuum cleaner guy, and he was appalled. And he says, ma'am, I'm sorry. He goes, this is terrible. He said, I'm going to have to change the hose and change this. And then I later found out that he vacuumed up one of his guests' vomit.
That's how you would do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you pour some more coffee? Make sure you.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. Sean says, my mom once tried to carry me up the stairs when I snuck down to watch The Late Show, fell. He broke his wrist and he was fine.
Ooh.
Doesn't sound like you were fine at all.
Ooh.
Rebecca said, can we just talk about how Arya's mom says coffee? It sounds cute. David sent a lovely citrus donation.
Is that what that hot is? That hot?
Yes.
Thing?
Yeah. See,
Aww,
it says it, and isn't that sweet?
Yes.
And then everyone here that has these little things are my channel members, and they have this badge, it's like the Mickey Mouse Club, and it's a microphone with speakers.
RJ.
What's the best thing RJ?
Okay,
thanks. What's the best thing RJ ever made you? Has he always been a good crafter?
He must have something around.
No, okay. Oh, wait. David has a request. Okay. Please sing Mama Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Wrestlers. Or the wrestling song. David likes this song. It was from some guy he saw and he loved it. The boss called me up and said, time and a half. I just hung up the phone and I had to laugh. I'm going to wrestling. What? Going to wrestling. RASSLI, and that's wrestling. David likes that. It helps him sleep.
I never heard of it, but you know.
Leo, what?
Who RJ really loved when he was younger?
Jerry Vale.
No. Stompin' Tom.
They don't.
But they could look him up.
Okay.
He's Canadian. Stompin' Tom Connors. You loved him. What were those songs he used to sing?
He sang the hockey song. Derek said, RJ, we were glad his face, Wit on Wheels said you cut her off. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Jeff said, has RJ ever been in a ladder match? No, I haven't. Christina Marie says, your mom is adorable. My mother and I don't speak. So seeing such a sweet and beautiful mama today made my day.
Oh.
Thank you again for the cameo. Well, that's very sweet.
Oh, that
Christina.
was nice.
David said, that look about the party story. Sean said, oh, I have a song request. Remember how I used to sing Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Remember I would sing it? They have a request.
Stop right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Candlelight and so forever. Dream of you and me together. Say you believe it. Say you believe it. Free your mind of doubt and danger. Be for real, don't be a stranger. Say you believe it. We can achieve it. Come a little bit closer, baby. Get it on, 'cause tonight is the night when to become one. I need someone like I never needed love before. Wanna make love to you, baby. I had a little love, now I'm back for more. Wanna make love to you, baby. Set your spirit free. It's the only way to be. That was a request.
That's the Spice Girls?
Yeah.
Oh, all I know is, stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Hey, you always used to sing that with the girls.
It was like a drag act, basically.
It was like 7th grade. Yeah.
Erin has a Stomp in Time request. She wants this.
What?
Do you remember Bud the Spud? Bud the Spud from the bright red mud, rolling down the highway flying. The Spuds are big on the back of Bud's rig. They're from Prince Edward Island. They're from Prince Edward Island. And then well, at least my mom provided the Stompin'.
The Stompin'. No, there was another really good one I loved.
That's what she requested. What do you want from me?
Okay.
Thank you, Aaron, for reminding us what he sang. And look, they have these emojis now that they can use when you're a member. Can you see them? No, there's me as a cartoon. There's me, it says do the moves, and there's me as my faces. Isn't that fun?
I will say I love the cartoons.
Yeah, well, because I didn't do them.
No, but you wrote them.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Neil said, RJ, do you know the moves to stop? Why didn't you dance? Well, I didn't want to take the spotlight away from my mother. What are you doing?
I'm looking up his songs.
Okay, well, let's pour some coffee at least.
I'm not allowed to have my phone.
No, you know what? It's not even your ringtone, your text message tone.
Mm.
Let me make sure this doesn't spill.
Oh, yeah, we can't.
Your text message tone is like a full ringtone. It's like a full song.
Pardon me.
You want everyone to hear it? Is it on? Let me text you so everyone can hear how I'll text you right now.
Oh, Benny's texting me.
Mom.
Benny's texted me. Oh, that was nice.
I'll text you right now so everyone can hear how long your text tone is. You ready? It's like 10 seconds long for a text message. Crazy.
You can dance to it.
You play a whole album when somebody calls you.
Oh, wait. I had a request. Excuse me.
Yes?
Okay. Oh, wait.
Let's get what? Oh, okay. I thought we were going to fucking distance. I thought that was the point of that. Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. I've had a request.
Yes.
He wants me, then he doesn't want me. I just had a request from someone that said, step into the light so we could see you better.
Yeah, you want? Go ahead.
Okay.
You want 30 seconds? Yeah. Okay. Tell everyone the story about your hair.
He's so nice. So, my hair's getting gray. A lot of gray. I want to stop paying somebody to color my hair because it's expensive. But it had these like big white roots. A friend of mine in New York, who happens to be British, said to me when I sent him a picture, he's a hairdresser and he owns a bar in Brooklyn. He says to me, bloody hell, go get a box of color. Made me feel real good. So anyway, I go get a box of color and I put it in. I'm in the drugstore with the stupid mask on. You're sweating. I got this bizarro color, and it's like red. See?
Yeah, it's horrible.
So I go, oh my God. And when I show it to RJ, you know what he said? He said, you look like an old Ted Turner movie that's been colorized.
She looks like a TCM classic.
Imagine.
What it looks like. She also looks like.
Don't worry, Ma. Don't worry. Whatever. It's not that bad. No, you look like an old movie that's been colorized. That's it.
But what did I say? But ultimately, the thesis was just let it go.
Yeah,
go Gray.
He's the only one to say let it go.
You're 85 years old. I'm just saying. What difference? Like people, look at me.
I don't want to let it go gray when my hair's long. You got to get it cut properly, or else you really look like a witch. My father's 88. He's in Florida. He's a pisser. He's from Brooklyn, always was in his whatever. So anyway, he sees me, and before I colored my hair, and he goes, all you need is a broomstick. I see I have all this positivity around me. Anyway, I'm done. I need a sip of coffee.
You're just saying, let it go. Embrace. Oh, don't sing that.
Let it.
Yeah, they need more money. You already said the F word on here. Maybe I'll lose my monetization.
I want to sing like. You needed that.
Yeah, well, here's to a health.
Oh my God.
Happy
Mother's Day, everybody. Happy. Stay healthy.
Val says, I think you look gorgeous, Mama City.
Thank you, Val.
Nell said, how come you don't have the Brooklyn accent, meaning me? Well, I would say some people think I do until they hear you.
He didn't, because he didn't grow up there, but he was around a lot of crazy people.
Nell said, RJ, you said the F word too. Doesn't matter. She's my mother, though. Ty said, if I curse like that, my mom would have backhanded me live on YouTube.
Well, it's too late for that.
How's your coffee?
My coffee's good. I forgot. It's good. I've been liking the pour over lately. I don't know why. Call me crazy.
Well, because you read that study.
Can everybody see my
no,
thing?
Nobody can see it. It's black on black.
Did you show them your mug? Give me my mug. We just like to thank the sponsors at Borg Fence for this lovely mug and this lovely sweatshirt.
You can't see because
it's black on black.
Yeah. Rob said, backhand him. Ooh, Nail says, does your mother hate Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, he just did a movie where he played a fat twin.
What tremendous acting.
So he was talking about how hard it was.
Oh.
All he could eat was oatmeal. With a lot of,
Mark.
He was on TV.
Aww.
A fat schizophrenic twin. Just what we need. More happy movies.
Good stuff. He's not a nice person.
I don't know.
He said some not very nice things about David.
Well, that I don't like, because David's a sweetheart.
And he said that David was a bad tipper. And so now when David goes everywhere, he has to over tip to wash off the stink of what this man said. Well,
thank God he doesn't have to go anywhere anymore.
He still tips. He just dropped, he's tipping in this thing. He's tipping me, not because of me, because of Mark Ruffalo.
then you should be happy. He did you a favor.
I'm trying to look out for him. Guy needs to learn how to stand up for himself.
And then I want to make something to eat because I'm hungry. He said I can't.
Does your mom any thoughts? Do you have any thoughts on the passing of Little Richard?
Yeah, I kind of liked him.
There you go. You have an English muffin.
These are dying breeds. These are dying breeds. Like, I'm sorry. I know I sound old, but a lot of this music today, I just don't like it. Like, what was I singing the other day? People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Like, these songs are classics.
And we need more Jim Morrisons. He had an excellent end.
And Janis Joplin's too, while you're at it.
She had an excellent end too. Are you a fan of the 27 Club? They all died when they were. It's a shame.
Okay,
Go. Yes, she's preparing an English muffin, so she's going to get some sustenance during the show.
Oh, my God.
Does your mom like Betty White, says Rob.
She doesn't bother me.
Okay.
I don't know where he got this hate. Oh, from B. Arthur you got the hatred from.
Yes. Christina said, fat schizophrenic twins. Man, that's a Lifetime movie.
I know.
Neil said, does Mama City watch on Wednesdays? You don't watch After Dark on Wednesdays?
No, I'm afraid.
David said, the fat twin is Mark Ruffalo naturally. He was acting like the smart thin one. Val said, are you trying to starve your mom? No, she's eating now.
Yeah.
Neil said, total show stealer. Terry said, heck yeah, The Doors.
Yeah, see?
Gabriella said, happy Mother's Day, Auntie M.
Oh, Auntie M.
Johnny.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Was the wonderful Margaret Hamilton. Johnny Cliche says, well, we know where RJ gets his showmanship from. You never did a play or anything?
Me?
Yeah. Who else am I talking? You never did a play?
Listen.
You never did
my whole life
Hello, Dolly?
My whole life was a play. Only it wasn't on a stage.
You never said, hey, let's go to Catch a Rising Star.
I did go to Catch a Rising Star.
Yeah, but to perform is what I'm saying.
No.
You never got the bug.
Went to 102nd Street Park.
And you sang?
Oh, we did everything. Those were the days, my friends.
Bill said...
Can only talk about this on Wednesday after dark.
Bill said, Mom, what was your proudest moment bringing up RJ?
Oh, my God. So...
This is your proudest moment?
He had to write an essay.
Oh, no. You're okay. We're going to get arrested.
He had to write an essay for some government person here. I'm not...
No.
He was...
So Toronto was trying to bid for the Olympics. So there's this big campaign going on. And we were in New York for some reason. I think we had to go for something. And when we came back, I had this thing due. I had to write a paper about why the Olympics should come to Toronto. What was I in 7th grade?
Whatever,
6th grade?
But it was for some guy here. Like
No, it was for the teacher. It was an assignment for class.
Okay.
And then I'll add on later.
So you want me to go take it?
Go ahead.
So guess who wrote the essay? Me. So I wrote the essay and...
Yeah, I also want to say I was well-spoken enough.
No, he was, but I don't know why I wrote the essay.
It was passable, okay?
He paid me.
So then we're writing, we're like, whatever, this thing sucks, the Olympics, what do you want from me? We're done. And then you got to make all this noise while I tell the story.
Sorry.
And then, so the teacher's like, oh, that was fantastic. You got a 95 or whatever. And it was so good. I'm submitting you to the Ontario-wide contest Olympic essay thing. So we're like, okay. And then we left, right? We had a good laugh. Weeks go by, and I'm in class, and I get a call saying, RJ, you have to come to the office. Is this better? That's a little better. RJ, you have to come to the office. And I was like, oh, I thought someone had died. And your mother is ill. So I pick up the phone.
She is, by the way.
And it's, hello, this is whatever his name was. He was like the local MP, the member of Congress, I guess. Yeah, the like representative.
A congressman that would be here.
And he's like, you've won the essay contest. You get to come to City Hall. Oh, hold on, the ringtone's going. Let's wait another 30 seconds. And so I was like, and now I won this thing, and I didn't do anything. So we all went.
It was a big deal.
You
had to go to City Hall.
The news was there.
You got a special meal. Didn't you get a tour?
Well, he gave us all these pens and these pins and these shirts and the stuff.
And I was dying.
And I got to have dinner with him. He took me out to dinner.
Yes.
We went for Japanese food, me and that guy.
Pedophile.
Oh, you don't say that.
Sorry.
You don't say it.
Well, yeah.
And anyway, the real kicker is you didn't even come in first.
I didn't?
No. The first got to go to Russia. and got to see them pick who was going to have the Olympics.
Yeah, I think it was third.
Yeah. So the essay was good.
That would have been a riot.
But not that good.
But it was funny, though. We were dying that day. The whole time we were there.
I felt like I was robbing a bank.
Young man, what a wonderful essay.
Wonderful essay.
I'm sitting there peeing myself. What do I carry on?
Leo says, does your mom make Cobb salad?
You know what? I don't know what the deal is with this Cobb salad. I see it. I don't even like it. I don't like Cobb salad at all. Who even invented it?
Cobb.
Oh, wasn't he an actor?
Ooh, okay. Here's a question. David said, this is delightful. Ben wants to know, did you ever go on the TV show Just Like Mom? And do you think you would have won? It's kind of like the dating game or the newlywed game, but with parents and kids.
Where was it?
It was Canadian.
Oh.
And the guy was creepy. That talk about a pedophile. The host would try to kiss everyone.
Hey, you're not supposed to say pedophile.
Rob said, Jordan Patrick said, oh, here's a question for you, Mom. Mm-hmm. Have you ever played Marry F Kill before? What? You have to decide which of these three you want to marry, who you want to copulate with, and which one you want to kill. Okay? I'm going to give you three names. Steve McQueen, Clint Eastwood, or Robert Wagner.
Ooh.
I think we can both agree you should kill Robert Wagner.
Oh, I have to say which one I want to do what to.
Marry?
Yeah. Robert Wagner I would kill
as revenge.
Like he did to Natalie Wood. What was the other two?
Steve McQueen and Clint Eastwood. Yes.
Maybe I'll marry Clint Eastwood because I like where he lives and I like his restaurants.
So wacko.
I don't care. I like his restaurants in Carmel. And so then I guess I'm going to have sex with Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway.
Wow. All right. Happy you asked. I hope you're happy with the answer. What was RJ's first words? Nails wants to know. You don't even know. You didn't even write it down. Were you paying attention? Were you home?
I think I have a book or something where I put that stuff.
Matthew said,
His first words were, feed me.
Matthew said, Robert Howard Cobb, who created the Cobb salad. The origins of the Cobb salad come from the Brown Derby in Hollywood, California in 1937. It was named for the restaurant's owner, Robert Howard Cobb. David, I think next time we should go to the Brown Derby and get ourselves the original Cobb.
Maybe there's a Cobb museum.
Nail said, yes, Mama, justice for Natalie.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I really liked her. I loved Splendor in the Grass. Did you guys like that?
Splendor in the Grass. Dun, dun, dun. Splendor in the Grass. Matthew said after he threw a bunch of Cobb threw a bunch of leftover ingredients together late at night. He tossed the salad in a French dressing, and the Cobb salad was born. Ta-da!
See, it's never too late
to
be creative.
David in his guest house has a framed picture of Natalie Wood.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. I don't even know if he realizes it. Sean said, what was the first song you remember him singing along to? Him meaning me.
Oh, well, he loved Raffi.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, won't you please shine down on me? And also, baby beluga in the deep blue sea. You swim so wild, you swim so free.
We tried to get to do a craft with him, but he's in, I think he lives in Vancouver or something.
Didn't he change his name or something? Or was
you're thinking of Cat Stevens. Very similar, though. I always said Raffi was the Cat Stevens of children's entertainment. Neil said, I thought she was about to say his first words were, feed me Seymour.
Yeah, and that too. Suddenly Seymour was standing beside me. I love that. See, he loves these things because of me.
Well, because you're my mother. You happened to birth me.
I turned him on to them.
Mama, RJ, have you ever been to Greektown wrestling? Not the neighborhood.
No,
I don't know. You had I think you had your fill, right?
Try not to
wrestling
go.
Shows.
I
don't think you're encouraged to
came
go
up
either.
the hard way with his wrestling when he used to wrestle in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Okay. RJ, you prepared to spend way too much money on David again? Yes, I've been saving up for years. Johnny says my friend owns the Brown Derby. I think very interesting. Jordan said, "Did you happen to tell your mom my Diane Ladd story?" Jordan was helping doing some stuff with prescription medication, like a call center thing. If you're having problems, you call, and Diane Ladd called him. The Diane Ladd, and she said she was Diane Ladd, and then he confirmed that it was Diane Ladd. He wrote it. I can read it to you after. Christina Marie say, "Here I sit at 10 a.m. singing Raffi with Mama City." Isn't that nice?
Mm-hmm. Those
said,
songs were good.
Did your mama teach you to craft?
No. Who did that other song you used to sing when you sing the Canadian boy, the Canadian
it's from
boy?
It was from a TV show.
Always did it, the Canadian
Has RJ
boy.
ever been to Marineland?
Yes.
Yes? Was it a nice time?
Maybe you were little.
Oh, Jessamine Duke has a song request.
Oh, great.
She wants to know
He's
if I
in
could
love
sing.
with Lucy Arnez Jr., whatever her name is.
They're
Lucy
playing our
Arnez.
song. Let me see if I can sing it.
I don't know the words.
Oh, just to playing my song. Oh, just to playing my song. And when they're playing my song, everybody's got to shh, shh, shh. Don't take a word now, just listen to a sweet melody. I'm happy to say in my own humble way, every perfect note of that was written by me. Oh, yes, to playing my song, that table's humming along. That couple half at the door has come back to hear more of my music. Just did more than my music. They're playing my song. It's wonderful. They're playing our song.
I don't know the words to that.
It's
really.
very fast.
I just know the dance stuff.
It's almost like a rap, really.
He loves the way, what's his name? Robert Klein?
Robert Klein dances in it. Dances like this.
He dances
it's
like,
great.
What's her name in Seinfeld?
Elaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe a precursor. Did you ever see it? You never saw them on Broadway? Robert Klein and Lucy Arnez?
No.
That didn't draw you?
No.
Did you see anything good or iconic concerts? Anything?
Like, I loved Evita. I saw it with Patti LuPone. I loved Evita.
That would be an example.
Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. I love her in that. No one else should ever. What else did I see?
Sean says, "What was the first musical you two saw together?" Phantom, maybe.
Oh, Phantom is a religion. It's not a musical. I think I've seen it 5 times, but maybe Phantom. Well, you went to see Annie Get Your Gun.
No, before that, when I was too young, my grandparents took me to see Cats. And I was so young that I left at intermission. I was like, all right, I'm good. Had enough. And you got to meet Deuteronomy. He would sit on stage during intermission, and you get to go say hi. Charles Dempsey Brown said, "Does your mother know that you and David Arquette have an unusually close love, hate, resentful, shall we call it friendship or relationship?" Yeah, I think she's aware.
I'm aware. It's good that they're on opposite ends of the coast.
Charles Edward Cheese said, "Hey, RJ, you've been a heel for a long while. Did you know that I'm a heel? I'm a bad guy wrestler. You're not supposed to be supported."
Well, apparently Andre the Giant didn't want to be a heel, and he was very upset because they wanted him to be one.
Yeah, he just wanted to be a beloved, angry giant who shit in hotel bathtubs. I'm the guy that always thanks you on social media. Should I say boo RJ instead of thank you RJ? Yes. Also, happy Mother's Day to Mama RJ. RJ is my hero. I think he has poor ideals, this gentleman. David said, somebody get a vacuum to clean up this mess.
That's a good one. That's true.
Queen said, I love Patti LuPone.
Okay. Yeah, did you see anybody see Hollywood on Netflix? She's in that.
Ty said, next Sunday is going to be so boring if Mama City isn't there too. See, this is the problem. She can get her own. She can spin off. You could be like, you could be basically Maude, how Maude was from All in the Family. And then they call it Norman Lear and say, get this woman her own show. Wit said, oh, I love Phantom. Nail said, are you your mother's favorite wrestler? Does she wear your merch? You don't wear my merch. You wear one pin that I gave you.
Wait a minute. He's stingy with his stuff with me, first of all. He's stingy. And that pin I wear.
That's not mine. It's from Heels and Faces.
Heels and Faces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm stingy is because I have these shirts, and it's not like I'm selling chocolates for school. So, like,
which, by the way, I used to buy all of.
And it's a scam. So you either say, The relatives are like, give me a shirt for free. And you're obligated. Now I'm out all this money. I had to just buy them shirts for no reason. Or I'll get stuff like, you'll say, can I have a shirt? I'll give you the money. And it's like, would you let someone else buy it? Who cares? You don't even come to the shows. You just want a shirt. And then 3 months later, I see a buff in a cabinet with it.
It's true.
Nail said, have you seen my famous death match with Gregory Iron, where we both, you don't watch any things.
I just see the pictures later. I used to go to them.
She said, enough with the kissing.
I went to the zombie wrestling.
I went to the zombie, but you said enough with the kissing and enough with the dick guy.
Yeah, enough with the dick guy. It gets played out. You know what I mean? You got to come up with something new.
You've seen one schwanz, you've seen them all.
No, after a while, it's like, all right, enough. You know? Gets played out.
Don't be stingy. Hey, he has to make money. David said she's the Mr. Furley to your Mr. Roper. Mr. Yeah, David types one. Did you like Norman Fell? Or did you like Don Knotts better?
Oh, Don Knotts.
Johnny Cliche said, okay, I looked it up, and my friend is co-owner of the Formosa, Idle Hour, Bigfoot Lodge, Thirsty Crow, Harlow, and Oldfelds, but not the Brown Derby. David, we should set this guy up with Allison Martino. Remember that woman? Yeah. Al Martino, she's up on the old haunts. Mama City with the hot takes. Sean said, I was just going to ask if she saw Joey Ryan. Did RJ ever have any cute Halloween costumes when he was little?
Well, the famous one is the Phantom.
Yeah.
Because my mother painted half his face, so he didn't have to wear the mask in school. But that's probably the most famous one. I can't think of any other ones.
Mom, is RJ a good cook? No, I cook. I'm like a bare minimum kind of cook. I will make egg whites. I'll make egg whites.
A bear is more like it. He's like a bear. He eats to eat, to nourish himself.
Sabrina said, has Mama City been to your comedy shows?
To see him eating cucumbers. He's like 4 cucumbers at the time. He's like, and then
my mother used to be a Foley sound effects artist. I don't know if you guys know that.
Can you please choose somewhere else?
And if you've ever seen Love American Style, she did all the eating scenes, all the sound effects. Have you been to any of my comedy shows? Yes.
Oh, yeah. At the comedy, the Bad Dog?
Bad Dog and Comedy Bar.
Bad Dog and Comedy Bar. Yeah. Yes. And
I think you like those
and
better.
I was missing stuff of mine and I couldn't find. And then it mysteriously showed up during the show. You took a scarf, you took a bathing suit.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a wrestling thing.
Never even told me.
No, that was a special. You weren't using it. was February. You needed a bathing suit?
All of a sudden, I see like they dressed up this blow-up sex doll in my bathing suit.
Nail said, did your mama think that Tugboat the wrestler was a real boat? Remember him?
Yeah.
Did you know he was? Yeah, very good.
No, I liked him. I like
the Bushwhackers.
Yeah, the Bushwhackers.
Yeah. Didac said, man, your mom is cute. Give me her number.
Oh, where does he live?
I don't know. Didac Blanche is his name. It could be from anywhere.
Who else did I like?
Yes, Mama City. Who's your favorite wrestler that isn't your son or his tag team partner? I'll tell you who you liked.
I don't like the ones.
You liked Kamala.
I loved Kamala.
Oh, let's let this song play. Dear Lord.
I loved Kamala.
Sean said some people pay a lot of money just to see RJ eat one cucumber.
That's rude.
Jordan said, okay, now I need your mom on my show to talk about how much she hates you chewing. Leo said, does your mother approve of, my catchphrase?
Oh, hey, buddy, what are you, a piece of shit or something? Yeah, I like it. And I find there's a lot of use for it in this day and age.
Sabrina said, I remember that comedy show, that wrestling comedy show, Sleeper Hold. I'm laughing too hard.
Yeah.
Neil said, did you tell any jokes about your mama at your comedy show? No, I don't say, my mother or
wait a minute. I have to sit in the back and shut up. I can't even say hello. Like I slither in like a snake and I slither out and I go.
Well, otherwise you'll wave.
I don't want anybody to know I have a mother.
And then you'll say stuff like, I didn't think that person was very good. I'm like, just save it. Can we get outside the premises? Stop. Didax, your friend here says he's Spanish. RJ, you can call me Dad from now on. I'll treat her like a gentle lady. Don't worry.
Oh, a Latino lover.
Mama City is such a proud mother, says Ty. Adorable. We stan her, we stan. They say that, meaning they're an admirer of you. They're a fan of you.
Oh, what is it? What is it again?
We stan.
Oh.
There was a song about a stalker, and his name was Stan. So they say, I'm such a fan of you, I'm your Stan.
I get it now.
Like you're
what was it? Like stand, like united we stand, divided we fall.
Like
what's next?
Stand in the place where you live. That one.
And if our back should ever be against the wall.
Nail says, does Mama City think Jessamine Duke is a better wrestler than RJ, meaning me?
I've never seen her wrestle, but I'd like to. And then we could get back to that question.
Leo said, would you rather your mom dated Dave Meltzer or Jim Cornette? These are old wrestling men. Jim Cornette, I yelled. Remember you saw me yelling at that guy on Twitter once?
Yeah.
And you said, stop. You didn't like him. Is that because you liked him?
Oh, yeah. No. I don't want you to do anything with him.
Matthew says, so can one day I Son of Sam you? What?
Oh my God, Son of Sam. I was there for Son of Sam.
You weren't there.
I was living in the midst of Son of Sam. Yes, we were told not to go out. And one of the guys I was working with at the time worked with him previously at the post office. Yes, that was scary. That was freaking scary times.
Bill said, so Mom, did you love going to RJ's plays or concerts at school when he was a kid?
I like Spike Lee's movie, though, Summer of Sam. Anyway, what was that?
Did you go to any of my plays or concerts from school? Any interesting stories from them?
Why do I block them out?
Guess it's your answer.
Well, there weren't that many. What I did love, yes, he was in Equus. That was
in excellent. A barn.
In a barn.
Hold on, I want to hear this song. It's my favorite part. Great. RJ, did you have a bar mitzvah? No. Did David Arquette? Yes, David had one at the wall when he was like 40. Happy Mother's Day, RJ's mommy. She is beautiful. No wonder everyone is trying to be your new daddy, says Yolanda. Kayfabe says, RJ's mom has nice glasses.
Oh, thank you. I got them in New York a long time ago.
Didac says, hey, Mama City, what do you think of your son's weird friendship with David Arquette? I think they'll end up together, but what's your take?
The weird friendship? I think they have connected on a spiritual level that's beyond explanation in this world.
Thomas said, Mom is from the Bronx?
I was born in Brooklyn. What?
No, I'm just saying no.
Yeah, I was born in Brooklyn, and I grew up in Brooklyn and Queens.
Son of Sam, the musical, David Arquette. Leo Monfort said, what about if your mom dated Ahmed Johnson? I don't think she would like him. He was an angry fellow.
Who is he?
Michael had a lovely turquoise donation and said, thank you both for the laughs this morning.
Oh, you're welcome, Michael.
Nail said, I'm crying seriously. Johnny Cliche said, Didac already has Mama City's numbers, trying to blow up her phone with sweet nothings.
That's why all this texting's going.
Jordan said, I was in Of Thee I Sing and my favorite year in high school. Are you familiar with either?
Of Thee I Sing? I heard of it. What year was that?
I don't know. Well, not his version.
Yeah.
Witt says he has to go. See you next Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to your mom, meaning you. Didac said, hey, man, I'm trying to shoot my shot. What are you looking for in a fella? Good head on his shoulders, fun, humor,
honestly, I
intelligence.
think I'm going to start an animal sanctuary. Just a lot more fun. Somebody's got to be the puzzle piece that fits to my puzzle. Let's put it that way.
Well, there you go. Quite a jigsaw.
You know what they should bring back? Here, that play. When the moon was in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars. You should learn that one. Then peace will guide the planet. You should learn that
What's
song.
the other one? Is Good Morning Starshine in here? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Leo said, if you meaning me, started dating Session Moth Martina, would your mom be upset?
What?
She's a wrestler. She's a drunken lady. She wears a lot of leopard print.
Oh, isn't that like the Fabulous Moolah?
In many ways, yes.
Yeah.
No one can beat Mr. City. I know. Charles said, Mama, really, thank you and David Arquette connected on a spiritual level. Oh, come on now. Really spiritual and not physical, or both? Do you think this is like a Rock Hudson kind of deal?
Maybe mental. Mental is more like it.
Jeff said, what about Joe Exotic?
Joe, oh, is that tiger thing?
Yeah.
Don't watch that crap, please. I don't like when they exploit animals. I don't care if they exploit people, but don't exploit animals. I don't watch it.
George and Ira Gershwin wrote of Thee I Sing in 1931.
Oh.
It's that old.
Wow.
Ty said, yes, Good Morning Starshine is in here.
Good morning, starshine. The earth says hello. They
Twinkle above us. We twinkle below. Dun, 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 dun. Good morning, starshine.
Starshine.
So happy to say our love and we as we sing our early morning singing song. Live it up, live it up, do la 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 lo lo. Abba dibby dabba doobie dabba dabba dee dee do do. Song, sing, song.
You know who I miss? I miss Karen Carpenter.
David had a lovely citrus donation. He's being very sweet today.
I like his little man there.
Yeah, you get to pick them when you make the thing. And I'll tell you why he did this. Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, I like that.
What does Mama City recommend we watch on TV? Well, you watching Hollywood on Netflix?
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of stuff like all these people binge watch this crap. I lose interest really quickly, but I liked the Hollywood. I watched it in 2 nights. I really liked it.
You also like watching My 600-Pound Life.
No.
With the doctor.
It got played out.
And he's he never knows what to say. And he's
it got played out.
Yolanda said, when your mom said, don't watch that crap, I felt that. Ty said, this is the best Sunday morning ever. Didac said, you two are freaking adorable, but now I have a new favorite cover. David Feig said, who is Mama RJ's favorite Jewish wrestler? Colt Cabana, David, or MJF? Do you remember Colt Cabana? I wrestled him sometimes.
I know the name.
Okay. But David would be your favorite Jewish wrestler then?
But of course.
Dean Malenko. Oh, no. Goldberg. You liked Goldberg.
Sid Caesar.
You liked Goldberg.
Sid Caesar is my favorite Jewish wrestler.
They both remembered to harmonize
Goldberg.
the same. You like Goldberg. Val said, I'm sorry, he's obsessed with some random guy local to me. I don't know why. Leo said, what if your mom dated Val Venus? Remember Val Venus used to come out with a towel and say, hello, ladies?
I liked
Rick Rude.
He used to be Rick Rude a lot. That's one of the characters he used to be when he was little. Just reminded me.
Cax said, what if the Golden Girls was a mafia crime drama? Well, then it would have taken place in Sicily. SM just tuned in and said they're late. Thomas Hackett said, RJ, why are you always coming for Mark Ruffalo? I've explained it. Please pay attention. Nail said, Colt Cabana is the world's favorite wrestler. Val said, you have 1 month, lose 30 pounds. That's my 600-pound life.
Oh my God.
That guy.
That doctor.
What is up with that guy?
I don't know who's dyeing his hair, but it looks as bad as mine.
Jordan says, so David pays a lot of money to talk to you. RJ then gets a check. He's not allowed to cash. Fair enough. Fast Food said, what about the Gulak brothers calling spots in Yiddish? I'll put that into my book. Ooh, Earl Caddick is Catch's favorite Jewish wrestler. What do you do?
Who is that one? Adonis?
Adrian Adonis?
Yeah, didn't he?
Yes. Yeah, when he had the makeup over one eye.
Yeah, I liked him. They were good. Adrian Adonis. I don't think who else.
Well, you liked Roddy Piper.
Oh, I loved Roddy Piper.
I also liked Earthquake as a child.
Yeah.
Because it was fun to jump on people and sit on them. Derek said, we would love to see you and Effie wrestle in Tampa soon.
Me?
No. Sure. Do you want to wrestle Effie? You can go right ahead.
I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a wrestler. I just throw people down the stairs.
All right. Well, this has been fun. This has been a nice time.
I had one bite of my English muffin.
Have you? Who's stopping you? Have it. Have it. Maybe they could sit. What if I move and you just look into the camera and you eat it? So everyone can see you have something to eat. Nobody's stopping you.
It's Mother's Day.
What was RJ's favorite toy as a child?
Somebody feeds me today. Oh, without a doubt, the wrestlers and the wrestling ring. He must have about 150 wrestlers. Although he keeps telling the story about how I used to get him toys from
the secondhand Christmas.
From the Salvation Army, from the thrift shop. He had a very cool car wash.
Yeah.
So what? It didn't work. You could still put the car through. You loved that car wash. It wasn't until later that he found out.
It was broken. You told me it worked. It didn't do anything. It didn't wash anything. It's a real scam. A little Spot Center said, have a song request. They had a little Hello Dolly from my mom Dolores for Mother's Day.
Oh, hi Dolores.
Hello, Dolly. Yes, hello, Dolly. We're back where you belong. You're looking swell, Dolly. I can tell, Dolly. You're still going. You're still going
strong. I hear the
band playing and the room swaying. There's familiar songs from way back when. So, golly gee, fellas, knee, fellas, Daddy want to go away again.
I can't sing.
Oh God, Mom, are you a Frank Zappa fan?
Yeah. Well,
you can't really sing.
Well, what's the ugliest part of your body? Boop boo doo. What's the ugliest part of your body? Some say your nose. Some say your toes. I think it's your mind. That's one of the songs I like.
Neil said, I can't complain about secondhand toys when I won't even give you a free shirt.
True.
Bill said, thanks, RJ and Mom. You both were, in the words of RJ, very delightful. Happy Mother's Day. Mom said he should collab with DJ Accident Reports. Mom, David said, I think we know where Mike Myers got the idea for Coffee Talk on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah. He totally ripped off.
You.
Well, he totally ripped off a lot of people, especially with that. Didn't he say that butter stuff?
Yes.
You know what? Yeah.
Not that good, that guy.
He ripped.
Jordan Patrick said, Mama, I'm Coming Home by Ozzy Osbourne.
I don't know that song.
We don't know it.
No, all I know is he just was the one with didn't he bite the head off the bat or something?
Yeah, I think that was apocryphal.
Yeah, and now
Mama, I'm coming home. That's what I remember. You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't really do it for me. Sorry, Jordan.
Now what are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Is there something you want to sing? A goodbye song?
No, it was more like, oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends. Work hard all my lifetime. No help from my friends. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? I won't sing the whole thing because he'll kill me.
Got the gist. All right.
I'm a Janis Joplin fan.
All right. Good.
Okay,
I got to spin.
leaving?
Yeah, I have to spin. Okay. No, we're not dancing. We're just spinning.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah, not for long. Good night. Goodbye.
Bye, everybody. I won't see you for a long time.
She's going away.